It's your girl Jay, the High Priestess, back at it again with the general tarot reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Pisces season 2022, baby. You kick off Pisces season with your ruling planet Mars still in exaltation in Capricorn. So the getting is still good, getting better. Interesting, because I do my best as an Aries sun to detach my personal situation from these readings and whatnot, but I do feel like Pisces season really does feel wondrous, like exciting, like a mystery, the way that it's supposed to. Look at me coming to it, just diving in, not even having my notes ready. Let me grab my notes. There's Mars and Venus. You and Venus are just chilling highest up in the sky right now in Capricorn. And so I do feel like there is this union energy coming in. This embodiment and this embodiment and personification of the masculine and feminine energy, and a healthier version of that, and you embodying that, you unifying those energies, you just letting that embodiment reflect in your actions, reflect in your choices. It puts you in a position where you're really going to welcome in new unions. And especially when Mars goes into Aquarius, hand in hand with Venus, there are going to be very big impacts in your friend group and like impacts in the company you keep. There are going to be shifts. Absolutely. So just prepare for that. And I do feel like these shifts are going to be very positive. Venus is there. Venus attracts. So there's definitely going to be great networking opportunities for you to attract in, for you to attract in friends in higher places, friends that have skills, people that have skills, lovers that have skills that are linked with yours or are like a missing piece of yours, things like that. Like there's just a lot that you're going to be attracting in. And Pisces season, I mean, we kick it off with a Capricorn stellium that slowly becomes an Aquarius stellium. Excuse me, stuff's coming up. And so there is something about concentrated energy. I feel like doing one thing at a time, letting yourself, like I just heard, a jack of all trades is a master of none. So I do feel like allowing yourself to really dive deep and focus and concentrate on one thing, getting really good at it, and then, you know, executing, not just doing 1,000 things at once or launching 1,000 things at once. There is something about like focusing on one thing at a time. But in Pisces season, they're going to be, I saw the star and the Two of Cups and the star on its side. And so I do feel like, and I'm not taking those. So there's definitely stuff going on with self-love. There's definitely stuff going on with relationship, romantic love, platonic love. But ultimately, your community, your friends, your wishes, your guiding light, what's guiding you, what's motivating you, and your ability to be guided, your ability to be taught, to be led. That could be something that's coming up. Authority, your issue with authority, or allowing yourself to be receive constructive criticism. Allowing yourself to be corrected, something of that nature. So there could be some sort of maturity that's coming in by way of that. But I do feel like in Pisces season, there are deep beliefs about what we subconsciously are allowing ourselves to have, or what we view ourselves as having. How seriously we take ourselves, how seriously we, you know, how far of a bridge is, you know, the gap between who you are now and like where you really, really want to be. There are evolutions in your belief system, evolutions in your public life, um, big shifts in what is that? In what you're known for and your reputation. Uh, what do you believe that? What do you believe about your long term? What you can have in the long term? What's coming for you? What's coming in? What do you believe about your legacy? What do you believe about your future? You know, it's time to really like pay attention to the little things like that. Not the little things, I mean, those are big things. But I do feel like there are shifts in your belief systems, Pisces, belief. And Jupiter is there, Neptune is there. So I feel like there is this rose-colored glasses shit that's going on. There are these evolutions in our illusions. And so I'm really just like coming off the cuff, like where I want to give you these dates so that you can just pay attention to like the big things that are going on, because this is a very intuition-based season. And I feel like I'm definitely pushing and motivating you guys to like lean on your intuition, really start to allow harmony in the realm of your logic versus your intuition and your mind. So on February 18th, the sun moves into Pisces, and that is going to highlight the subconscious mind, the ways that you self-sabotage. It's going to highlight escapism, service, sacrifice, compassion, things of that nature. And so there is this spotlight on your belief systems and really wrapping up ultimately 2021 so that you can really in your season rise the fuck up for Aries season, because that's the real new year and it's the beginning of, you know, the planet comes back to life. And so I do feel like this is a really, you know, culmination is like the name of the game really for you. I feel like that may be what I named the reading. I'm already trying to name the reading and we ain't even done the reading yet. But okay. March 2nd is the new moon in Pisces, and I do feel like this is the time of the year, I mean the time of the month when we really manifest what you want belief-wise. What do you want to manifest in the realm of the 12th house things? I'll do a separate video, of course. On March 6th, your ruling planet in Mars and Venus go into Aquarius together. They enter Aquarius at 0 degrees together. Hydrate. Light it if you got it. I wanted to roll one with y'all for Pisces season, but the nails, honey, I just haven't learned how. I gotta switch up the technique. I just heard homie lover friend. And so there may be like some sort of homie lover friend situation coming in. You figuring out what you want from these romantic relationships, what you want from your partnerships, what you want from your friendships, what you want in business, what you want in the future. What do you want to elevate, innovate, develop, things of that nature. On March 9th, Mercury goes into Pisces, and I feel like that thinking about what you want to do, it's like it becomes important. What do you really need to intellectually like piece together so that you can wrap up, so that you can have this culmination energy and really like lay things to rest in preparation for the rebirth that is your season, Aries season. And then lastly, on March 18th, we have the full moon in Virgo, and I do feel like that is a big harvest moon, big harvest full moon. Virgo is all about service and structure, and I do feel like there is something very productive, and like I know a lot of Aries fuck heavy with Virgo energy because it's concise, it knows what it wants. It's like, let's get, you know, get to it. Let's, okay, you know. So I love when the moon is in Virgo. That is like my favorite. I only take advice from people with Virgo moons. It's a thing. But I do feel like this full moon in Virgo for Aries is going to help you harvest new structures, establish new like emotional and professional like scaffolding in your life. I feel like it's going to help you release old policies, procedures, old ways of doing things, old mundane day-to-day like in and out routine sort of processes. I feel like it's also going to impact, help you release something in regards to motherhood or femininity or something with your mother or the mother-daughter relationship. There's healing, I feel like, coming in there, a release coming in regards to your connection to your mother. Or an intensification or a deepening or something of that nature. I also feel like realizations coming in about your mother, about the connection, about just maybe things coming to light that you didn't know, possibly. But all in all, Pisces season is the culmination of all of the Pisces is the culmination of all the signs. It's the most complex sign. It's the most complex season. So there's definitely going to be complexities to tend to, and that's your shit. That's your favorite thing. And so I do feel like ultimately the goal of this Pisces season, of every Pisces season really, is to get a bit like Pisces and do that thing that they do so well where they're able to really see a little bit of themselves in everybody and in everything. And that could really benefit you, really allowing yourself to have this culmination of 2021 that allows you to welcome in new connectivity. Damn, Mercury in Pisces is nice sometimes. Because I'm telling the wordplay, not many can fuck with it. I love it. And I can't even tell you what I just said. I just know that it was fire. Anyway. Like I said, light it if you got it. Hydrate. I'm welcoming in the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Welcoming energies from the benevolent ancestors, from Mother Earth, Father God, Mother God, and really allowing the space that is needed to welcome in this mystical season and the messages that we need for our greatest and highest good. Empty your lungs, Aries. And take a deep breath when you're ready. I'm also using the Mystical Manga Tarot deck given to me by a beautiful Pisces that I love. The most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Interesting, Pisces got this too, but they didn't get it as their first card. But they got Two of Pentacles reversed. But your first card out is the Two of Pentacles upright. And Page of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, they got that too, but they got it reversed as well. So I'm telling you, it's like where they end, you begin. And that's very much so indicative of the will and the order of things. They are the culmination and you are the beginning. You are the rebirth. You are the birth. They are the ultimate death. You know what I mean? Where Scorpio is that physical death. Pisces is that like black void, space between the stars, like black hole death. Black hole sun. And so Two of Pentacles being the first card out, the first thing to be clarified on the selenite throne, Aries, is what's going on with your hustle, what's going on with how much you're juggling. Is everything that you are trying to manage yours to manage? Are you taking on other people's responsibility? Are you taking on enough? Are you finding a flow? It's important that in Pisces season, you use this energy to find a flow, baby, that you get in flow. Allow yourself to participate in maybe even a flow art, hooping, dancing, yoga, Pilates, Reiki, contact staff, poi, whatever flow art, you know what I mean? Like, find a flow. I feel like it's important for you to find your footing. This is an emotional season. You see these emotional waves, these fucking tsunami like shit going on. You need to make sure that you have your footing, because I feel like some of you, there are waves of emotion coming in that could possibly knock an old version of you off your pivot, but you're not that old version. You're not that old version of you. And so when these emotional waves hit, when these things come in, there may be somebody with Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio placements coming in. 10 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Some of you, there's a whole relationship that comes in, and it's just like, okay, this is what we train for. I got to make sure I still go to work, and I still do the things, and I don't call out, and I don't slack, and I still do the video, and I can't make this up. 2 of Cups and then 8 of Cups. I just cut the deck. I'm telling you, a lot of this hermit mode that you guys have been in, a lot of this hustle that you've been doing, it's you're getting prepared. This is you really, this is that unification. This is the feminine, the masculine energy. You finding a flow. You weaving between the active and the proactive and the receptive and the nurturing. You finding a healthy balance between those two. You really making choices from a state of flow, making decisions that I feel like they're gonna, I said this for Pisces as well. The first thing that's gonna really come up for you, really be clarified, are your decision-making skills. Making sure that you're not taking on too much, so that you're not operating from a place of this hero mode or this, hero complex. That is a thing for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Making sure that you're operating from and making decisions from a place in a state of flow, not from a state of I got it, being hyper, leaning into that hyper masculine energy, which Mars is unifying and conjuncting with Venus, so that you can get out of that boss bitch, strong, independent, don't need no man, I got this all by myself, I don't need anybody, I got it. And you staying in that masculine energy it's like someone who goes to the gym every day, but they skipped leg day over and over. You know what I mean? And so you've got these guns and you've got these shoulders and you got the weight of the world on you, but like your foundation is buckling beneath you. And so what's coming up is your foundation, you're getting a stable footing. Interesting, Pisces rules the feet. And so I do feel like getting a stable footing is going to put you in a position that when the emotional waves, the tsunami that is fucking Pisces season hits, and these ships start to roll in. Oop, look at these ships. Some of you have been really hustling. There's been multiple streams of income, and your ships are coming in, and I feel like it hits like heavy. It hits unexpectedly. 3 of Swords. Okay, and so for some of you, that is the emotional wave that hits, is like something may hurt, or there may be finally getting to the heart of the matter, or having to revisit a wound, having to heal a wound that didn't, it's like a bone got broken and you just let it heal, and it healed broken. And so there could be something that's coming in that's going to force you to like reset the bone so it heals the right way. That's the analogy that comes through, or the metaphor, whatever that comes through. There may be some upsetting or disappointing or heartbreaking situation with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. There may be somebody with those placements that expresses disappointment or heartbreak to you. You may be having to really show up for a lot of people. King of Cups, King of Pentacles, King of Coins in the center of the reading. 3 of Swords, then King of Pentacles. So there may be some heartbreaking situation in regards to work, about a boss, about somebody in authority, about somebody with Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn placements. Keep in mind, like I said, in Pisces season, we are entering Pisces season with a Capricorn stellium still. It's going to be Venus, Mars, and Pluto are still going to be in Capricorn. And so there is this heaviness that's still there. You know, King of Coins, though, center of the reading is about stability. Like I said, you've got to find your footing, because I do feel like there are these hits that are coming in, these realizations, these new beliefs, these evolutions. Just because I say evolution doesn't mean it's going to be light and fluffy and there's these awarenesses coming in. No. That's not how the divine works, and that's not how you learn. You got to bump your head most of the time so that the fucking lesson sticks. And the lesson, I feel like the bumping of the head, this could be like, hey, did you actually learn that lesson? That could be what's coming up. Have you actually healed this wound? And so, first out of the gate, end of Aquarius season, start of Pisces season, it's about finding an emotional footing, and allowing yourself to do the work to really defend yourself and prepare yourself to maintain the high ground that you've gained. Seven of Wands coming out. The Two of Pentacles, and then the Seven of Wands. I feel like first card out as the beginning of Pisces season is about stability. Pisces season is about stability for you. Stabilizing. Because I do feel like there's a lot coming at you. There's a lot of offers coming in. You somehow get elevated or are exalted. Mars and your ruling planet in Capricorn is putting you in a position of really being visible, being seen. I feel like whatever business you're working on really starts to take off. People really start to notice you. There's money coming in. You're experiencing financial stability. There may be somebody with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn placements, or someone that is financially well off or stable coming in to support you or mentor you or influence you or help you in some sort of way. I do feel like do not defend yourself against their advice. Some of you, there could be someone that's done very well for themselves financially that's coming in and they may have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius placements. And I feel like they may be wanting to holla at you or wanting to start something new with you. And there may be parts of you or your friend group or family that are like, kind of like warning you against that, or there may be apprehensions or hesitations about new relationship opportunities, new suitors. A King of Coins is if it's not you coming into financial stability, if it's not you being, buying a lot of things and really, okay. This could be someone else coming in, I feel like, to spoil you. Or for some of you, I feel like heartbreak comes in and you start to lean on retail therapy. That is not the answer. You can't buy your way out of this feeling. Someone may be trying to buy their way into your heart. But I feel like you have acquired this high ground, you're maintaining this firm footing on higher ground, and you're defending yourself. You know what's worthy of protecting. There may be opposition coming in, and I feel like you are unbothered. You are inspired and seen and motivated and really wielding your physical, spiritual, and sexual energy very wisely. So final card, final message, please, for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Pisces season 2022. Final card, final message. These are already going to be long-winded. I can tell they're going to be longer than I want to. Seven of Pentacles, nice, with the Five of Cups on the bottom of the deck. It's fucking Pisces season. You know it's going to have you in your feels. Five of Cups at the bottom of the deck says that there are emotional conflicts that are, wrapping up. This is the culmination. I feel like it's time to look at any of the heaviness or the insecurity or the outdated sources of protection, the outdated ways that you've been protecting yourself or keeping yourself isolated, coming out of isolation. Because it's time. Five of Cups, and then Justice underneath that, and then the Magician underneath that, and then the Moon, and then the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, your friend groups are definitely changing. I feel like who you devote yourself to, who you play hero for is definitely changing. There's definitely harmony coming in the realm of your finances. You just need to really allow yourself to um, maintain the high ground that you've gained by way of being patient financially, being wise with your money, really paying attention to what you're investing in. Another reading with no major arcana, only one uh, court card, which is what Pisces got as well. So there may be someone with Pisces placements that is mirroring your experience, or is a best friend or a lover, or a close friend or a family member that I feel like you can really confide in, or that Aries Pisces connection is very, very sacred, I feel like. And so this Pisces season, I feel like, is really coming in to illuminate any of the illusions or the subconscious settings that have kept you from having the love life that you want, having the career that you want, having the bank account that you want. It's like with these placements here, I feel like you're really cleaning out the gunk, clearing out the pipes in some sort of way, so that your manifestations can start to materialize in your physical world. And that looks like some of the gunk is the emotional conflict. There may be somebody with Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio placements that you're needing to heal. But justice here says that for some of you, you were wronged in some sort of way, and the divine is really conspiring to make things right and to really heal things. And Venus here, represented in justice, puts you in the position where I feel like your conjunction with Venus, Mars's conjunction with Venus, is going to really, in Aquarius, in Capricorn, and then in Aquarius, is going to put you in a position where you're looking at all the outdated sources of soothing, the ways that you cope, the ways that you healed, the cups that have spilled, the infidelity, the cheating, the drinking, the addiction, the smoking too much, eating too much, whatever it is, the way that you have indulged versus healed, soothed versus healed, it's coming up. And there are big decisions that the divine, that are going to be made. And you can't be making decisions from a place that still has this in you. There's a version of you that is like, this is being purged in Pisces season. So it's like a pimple that wants to pop. And I feel like I said that for Pisces as well. So I feel like the energy is very like connected. The veil's very thin between that Pisces Aries cusp. And so there's a lot still of healing needing to be purged. I feel like let yourself purge your house. Go through your habits with a fine-tooth comb. You know what habits need to shift. You know what you could do more. You know what you need to do better at. It's just a matter of doing it and making the decision to, and really communicating with yourself effectively. And once you cut out these habits, once you let these cups spill, promise I won't cry over spilled milk. Give me a paper towel. Give me another volume. Give me another hour or two. I don't know why that always comes up for the Five of Cups. But I do feel like there's some situation that it was like, yeah, this person may have cheated on you. Yeah, this person may have hurt you or lied to you or deceived you in some sort of way. But I feel like in hindsight, you're starting to see, damn, they really did love me. People just fuck up. And there's this compassion that's coming in. And it's a very Piscean thing that's happening. There's this compassion that is coming in, and it's going to put you in a position where you're really having to heal your connections to people with Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Aries, Leo, Sagittarius placements. But specifically Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, there's three of the 5 cards are earth cards. And so I do feel like grounding is really important. Allowing yourself to tend to your routine, creating a routine, is going to help you get emotionally and physically stable. I feel like getting a physical workout is really, really important, Aries. You have to move your physical body. You have to move your energy. Your physical energy has to move. And you got to make the time for it. You got to make the time, and the energy will regenerate. And it'll give you the energy that you need to really get to the heart of the matter, to uproot these swords, these residual hurts and wounds and insecurities and fears. It'll give you that physical energy. It's going to inadvertently heal. You moving your physical energy is going to inadvertently heal this heartbreak, the wounds that are still needing to be tended to. And you tending to those wounds, especially if they've been created by someone with Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn placements, or if they're in regards to a job or money or financial stability, you healing those wounds, you tending to that old lack mentality, that scarcity mentality, you really optimizing your hustle, really being more efficient with your time, you putting in the work to determine ways that you can work smarter and not harder, puts you in a position where you give yourself Seven of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, major change. You give yourself change in the realm of your physical, spiritual, sexual energy, but also you create changes in opportunities. You create changes in visibility. Marketing shifts. What you investing in marketing is important. Investing in, but I also feel like defensiveness is a thing. Both, like, he's got a shovel in his hand, he's got a wand. Some of you feel like you acquire this, some of you acquire some sort of mastery or level up in some sort of way, or you get this promotion and then all of a sudden you really start to covet it. Once the come up comes, you got to stay humble. I feel like this new foundation that's wanting to be created financially and in your physical world, it's going to put you in a position where it shows you who and what is worth defending and investing in. Which relations, but also relations and relationships are worth investing in and defending. Because you're the warrior, you're the soldier, you want to defend, you're always going to protect. You're the one who, like, if anybody thinks about a smoke, you instantly become the fucking chimney. You know what I mean? It's just like, so I feel like you stop giving that energy to just anybody. You start to get, and you never did, but like there is something about giving that protection to like a select group of people. So let's see, is there anything else coming out for this before, because this is gonna be a juicy plunge. Patreon gets everything first. Patreon.com/justjeverything for daily content. Check out my Instagram and TikTok, justj_everything for Instagram, and just at justjeverything for TikTok. For other dope shit I do, check out my website, justjeverything.com. All the links are in the description box, so be sure to check that out. See the nails. Anyway, hydrate for sure. Let's see what else. I just want to flow, just want to breathe. I know that this is going to be a long-ass video, a long-ass reading. But you're worth it, darling. I do feel like financial abundance is coming in. And it's funny because it's like, oh, okay, yeah, like money's doing great, but, you know, something may be disappointing or hurt my heart, or something may, it's like, damn, lose in one area, win in one area. So I do feel like by the end of Pisces season and getting into your season, you know exactly what to start investing in, you know exactly what to start defending, so that you can start to establish more comprehensive health, and comprehensive wellness in multiple areas of your life. Not just work is great. Also, work gets to be great. Friends get to be great. Love gets to be great. Family gets to be great. You know what I mean? It's like comprehensive wellness. But the cost is this culmination. And so letting go of, you know, these old habits and the old weaponry, the old defense mechanisms, the old protection system. I feel like it's time to really, in Pisces season, let yourself recalibrate your internal security system to see, is it too easily engaged? Are you too closed off? Is it too hard to get to you? Or is it too easy to get to you? You just let everybody in and you just, you know, give your energy to everybody. There's something about, you know, energetic budgeting, I feel like that comes in. But ultimately, the center of the reading is King of Pentacles. I do feel like there is this leveling up. Mars exalted in Capricorn is going to start to make sense. Things start to make sense. And you finally start to know what to invest in going into your season. And I feel like you go into your season very calm. You got this. Together. Driven. You know what you want. Patient. And so there is something about allowing yourself to get to that place of comfortability, understanding that you're creating a well-oiled machine, and understanding that you will receive the fruit of your labor. You will see the fruit of your labor, especially the closer you get to spring into Aries season. So this looks yummy. Let's go ahead and dive in. I love you. You got this. For real, for real. For the full version of the video, go to Patreon.